Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you today. We'll be doing a little bit more lock leveling, I think. So let's get her to done, shall we? Let's bring up. Let's get her started. We're gonna close that out. We're gonna bring up the stream. We're gonna bring up the chat. Hey, Thomas McKenna, Balrog Gamer, what's up? Okay, so to get this started, I'm going to set up a couple of things. Are we having those audio issues again today? Son of a gun. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah. Crap. Okay, give me a second, guys. I gotta fix this. I tried. Heaven knows I tried. You're going to lose audio of both here for just a minute, so bear with me, will you? Okay. That should fix the audio issues. Let me know if they get bad for you guys again, will you? You try technology, it seems to work. Then it doesn't want to work when you need it the most.
What do you need? Go.
So let's start all over again. Yo, what's up, my peeps? Jermaine Man Cop here. We're back with another awesome stream for you today. We're going to be doing a little bit of more lock leveling. We're going to be using Party Sync to make it work nice and sweet. Let's see how far we can push this Party Sync tech. In the meantime, while I'm on my way, I'm going to play some Peggle. As you do. Oh, in the, yeah, it's a good one. No! Good, good. That's what we like to see. Ultra Extreme Fever. So I figured we'd start with Mulgore today, since we didn't really do it last time. And we see just how far we can push the thing. It's also really nice because we've done like the first 4 or 5 quests in Red Rock Mesa. So, once we've completely done Mulgore, we'll reset the sync and do it again. And we'll see what that does for us. So, how's everybody doing today? Better, I hope, now that the audio problems are taken care of. I'm never trying that RTX thing again. It might work really well for recording, but it just doesn't seem to work well for a live stream, and I don't know why. Doing pretty good. Just feeling a bit of ennui, as the saying goes. Oh, itchy, itchy. So if you all have never seen me do party sync before, I'll show you how it works. If you saw at the end of the last stream, you saw me start Mulgore right up here, the Red Rock Mesa. So there's legit no quests here, right? And you can see that. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here to use party sync. And we go to our character on our other account and we accept the party sync. And booyah! We got quests. We've got quests.
Ah, I've been expecting you. How may I aid you?
Oh, I suppose I should turn my leveling pot on. The great part about using Party Sync is it's full XP. Plus I get a quote-unquote salvaged cache of goods when I do it.
What brings you here?
I'll show you what the salvage cache of goods is like. Hey, Hassinator. Hey, Theo. Gives you a piece of gear that's appropriate for the level that you're at, rather than the level of the quest that you're trying to do. And no need to be sorry, buddy. Watching Metro is every bit as valid a thing to be doing as watching me. Oh, we didn't do Witcher. We did Final Fantasy X. We're still quite a few episodes behind in The Witcher for me to live stream it, so... No, it wasn't. It was Final Fantasy X.
Well met.
I know it was Final Fantasy X because I checked. I did publish a Witcher episode like yesterday morning.
Ah, I've
Or Wednesday morning, something like that. Yep. Hang on.
You cannot command me.
I don't know how my demon died to a bristleback gun thief, but okay. It's entirely possible, Theo, that Discord showed the wrong, or even YouTube might have shown the wrong thumbnail. But I swear to you, I had the right thumbnail. I swear to you, I did. No, this is just faster. It's faster to use party sync to level. Yep.
Oh, welcome, little.
Nice. We're going to try and hit 70 today. But I only have so much time, so it's kind of a bit of a time crunch. Nah. Gotta do what you gotta do. You have to live. You have to get your groceries delivered when they can deliver them.
You wish to speak? Farewell. How may I aid you?
That reminds me, I should create a health stone. Just in case. I never thought of that as being a problem before, but I guess when I use this torch, my demon's gonna attack the battle boards. Which means he's gonna aggro a crap ton of other battle boards. No, Boba. We're leveling in Mulgore at level 61.
Peace, friend.
Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty. Hey, how's it going, Hyler? No, nothing to sue you over. It's a great show. If you see it, you see it. But not everybody has the time or the moolah to get a Netflix subscription. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I did too, Balrog. It came out when I had other stuff to do too, so I...
Well,
I had to watch it in 2 sessions, but...
hail. What brings you here?
Does a going to your witcher, oh valley of plenty.
Greetings, go in peace.
Hey, Snores, how's it going, man?
Hail.
Can I help you with Theo?
Peace, friend.
Well, I'm assuming it's an invasion in an area of Battle for Azeroth called Drustvar.
The winds guide you.
I won't call the police on you. No worries, Theo.
How may I aid you?
Okay. This is a very different, let's see, what do we need? Trophy Swoop Quills, Wind Fury Talons, Pale Mane Claws, Flatland Cougar Femur. Well, there's a Flatland Cougar. Let's get him. Well, that swoop is wiry. I do not know, my friend. I could not begin to tell you that. Oh, you know what quest we don't have, but we should get? It's because it's around here too. We need to get the "Can you help me find my dog" quest.
Will you help me find my dog?
It'll be flatlined by the time I'm done with it. Indeed. Yeah. Just predicting the future. There's a flatland cougar. Soon to be flat-lined. Oh, that swoop. He's wary. You want to know, since my other one is at 120, why am I playing this one? Well, because the only reason I boosted the other one to 120 was so I could grind stuff for the heritage armor. But I cannot enter an instance because I only boosted it less than a day ago. Well, party sync is just by default faster. It's always faster because if you can use party sync, you can always do the starting zones. And the starting zones, as you can see, are not designed
Hail. My ancestors watch over you.
to accommodate mounts, let alone flying mounts. So they're always really quick. Well, there's a swoop. Nope. I checked it before I started the stream. Yep. Now, we just gotta find Kyle. Hungry Kyle, the dog.
Greetings, traveler.
Yep, the cops are coming. They're coming to take me away, hee hee ho ho ha ha, to the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. There, I see you, Kyle. Can't run for me, I'm on a mount. Sometimes it's the little things in life that make it worthwhile.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh man, the rare isn't up. There's something very satisfying about nuking stuff with a warlock. Just watching it fade into nothingness. Brings out my evil side. Let's see. Need some more swoops, wiry or otherwise.
What brings you here?
Maybe. We'll see. I want to see how the level pacing goes in BF or Shadowlands first. That is pretty quick. Yeah, it's really not that long if you use party sync. No, it's in fact very useful. It's incredibly useful. It's why I'm leveling so fast. It depends. I would say it's probably very useful, depending on how you use it and depending on how they pace the leveling in different scenarios. We'll have to see. I'd have to test stuff. I can't really test stuff if I don't have access to the alpha. So I know Metro was talking about testing some stuff with me along watching and making a video out of it. So we might see that. Hey, Sir Biscuit. I just was in the mood for some demons. You know how it is. When you're in the mood for demons, nothing else will do. I don't know what it is. I normally despise pet classes, but like when I'm playing a hunter, I don't know. I've never really liked micromanaging my pet, but as a demo warlock, a lot of that just isn't there. At least it doesn't feel like it is. If you know what I am saying. Yeah. And my Felguard here basically does a lot of what he wants to, so... How could you? Those demons need enslaving. Why, heaven knows what kind of mischief they'd get up to if they weren't enslaved. It's not like Sargeras is around to tell them what to do anymore. You need to get after enslaving those demons. That's just weird. Condensed mana powder is something you get in the Ghostlands. It's one of the early quests. You get some condensed mana powder, and it's disabled while the level is decreased. That's just funny.
Well met.
Well, my favorite class lore-wise is not Demon Hunter, is Death Knight. Absolutely. 100%. I've always loved the story of Arthas and all that, and that's kind of why I... Originally, it's kind of why I wanted to play World of Warcraft in the first place. I haven't done the Greenfire quest, Sir Fiskin. I don't even know how to do the Greenfire quest. I know there's a book that drops from, it's like a world mob that drops the book, gives the quest, and then you have to go through a huge long quest line with your warlock. I guess it's pretty easy to do now because, of course, we've completely out-leveled any of the content, right? But the reward is pretty nice. But if I ever played Warlock for more than 5 minutes, I'd probably look more into it. Yeah, I really like quest lines like that. There's one for Quell Delar that's really, really good from back in Wrath of the Lich King. That I really enjoyed. I'd love to do it at level 80 again. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to actually do it correct. I have not heard of any such thing, Snores, so I can't be excited for it. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock.
Hail.
Oh, I don't know, Theo. That's tough to say. There's so many really good ones. Ask me right before Shadowlands comes out, because I'll probably have a different answer then. Nah, Night Elf wouldn't even crack the top 10 for me, Snores. I'm sorry, buddy. Never liked the Night Elf starting area. Well, there's that, too. Yeah, absolutely.
How?
Yep. Dunmoreau is really nice. For sure, for sure.
I've been expecting.
You know, while we're here...
Peace, friend. Farewell. Well met. Be careful.
Oh no, come on, there's got to be more than 11 starting zones in the game. No. Gnome and Dwarf are actually different. Gnome and Dwarf are actually technically different starting zones because they have their own separate zones for it. No, the later part of it is the same, but they start in different places, so it's technically 2 starting zones. There's one for every core race. Yeah, 13. So that's not that bad. There's 2 other starting rate zones that didn't make the top 10 for me, along with your beloved Night Elves. Hey, imps, blow up on that interloper. No, their starting zone is amazingly good. It's just so spread out that it takes a lot longer to do. That's why people dislike it. That's pretty cool.
Your fate will be the same.
Let's check and see how much XP we get from mining, considering we're scaled down. 1k, not super impressive, but not horrible. Hey, Star L, how's it going, bud? Theo, I kind of feel like that might be a bit of an exaggeration. Again, I kind of feel like you might be exaggerating a little bit, Theo. Yeah. Just a bit. Yeah. 5 zeros, 10 zeros. At the end of the day, you're probably actually 3.2 years old. Something like that.
Greetings.
Nice.
Peace, friend. What brings you here? Ancestors watch over you.
I mean, there's a certain logic to that because I wasted so many years in World of Warcraft treating it like a single player game, right? Where I could have been actually raiding and stuff, but I don't know. Wasted days and wasted nights. True enough, Asario. True enough. I had a lot of fun. And really, at the end of the day, fun is all you can ask out of any video game. No, the newest races will always have the best racials because they're trying to give people a reason to play them, right? I don't know, Dre and I have some pretty decent racials, I gotta tell you. Nah, Dre and I's not that bad.
Magra. Sub.
I could go play those right now. Because I grinded. Thanks for stopping by, boars.
Strength and honor. What do you need?
It's not level based at the moment. It's based on when you get done the story. And I got done the story about level, what was it, 64? 65, something like that. When I was doing it the other day, so... 58. It was originally 58. No, Heirlooms didn't make it 59. Heirlooms made it 61. No, Sir Fiskin, I'm not. We still had a shot at the playoffs. There you go. See, you're starting to get it. There's lots of starting zones. Yeah. All we had to do was win out. And we had a 2% shot at the playoffs. We were on a 7-game winning streak, and if we won out the rest of the season, there was a 2% chance we would be in the playoffs. Yeah. But like I said, we were on a 7-game winning streak, so I ain't gonna complain. We might still get playoffs. They're talking about different plans for how they might structure the playoffs in the NHL. Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Loktar.
How do you mean?
Loktar. Me, not that kind of orc. I can do that.
No, they were talking about limiting the entire league to 4 arenas and then trying to finish off 82-game season. And then, you know, moving on from there. It was kind of convoluted, but it might work. Six years, but I get your point. Oh, it's been forever ago. It's been a very long time since I've been to a hockey game. Can't afford that kind of thing. I have to watch them on TV. Hey, if you went to a hockey game, it counts.
Oh, welcome, Divert.
Yep. Nice. Your wad has arrived, dear.
Something need doing?
Thanks for laying down on the job, peon. I mean, people can enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. I'm not going to hate on them for that. I just...
Me busy. Leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'm just going to use this cudgel. People, like I say, people can like whatever they want. They can enjoy playing whatever version of the game they want, and it's great that they have that version back in existence for people to play. Because as an MMO, especially as one that's constantly evolving, it's good that they have that available. But
blood and thunder.
I mean, just in terms of, you know, they're just a bunch of stuff that's just objectively better now. And yeah, I mean, really what they're talking about is iterations of the game, right? When they say expansion, what they really mean is an iteration of the game. So they could say, well, the Classic was the best iteration. Better refresh my party sync before my tune gets timed out. Well, don't do that then. Hey, Namulin, how's it going?
I have many lucky
Not
do's
what I meant
if
to
you
do.
like. May your feet find good trails. I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the grumble.
Well, I think Shadowlands will be a lot more alt-friendly for a lot of casuals, so it will it'll make it a lot easier to keep playing, that's for sure. Pretty much the same. Kind of just seeing how far we can push
What do you need?
the whole idea of party sync leveling. Well, there's more than one way to define casual too, Snores, right? You could define casual by the amount of time you put in, or by the difficulty of the content that you do. Like if the content that you do is just LFR, does it really matter if you put 60 hours a week in? Like, it's funny you say that. I was playing this yesterday, and one of my guildies there, and one of our tanks in the raid, he's like, "Oh, I see you're playing. You have no interest in interrupting in the raid coming up." It's like, "Why say you that?" He's like, "Well, you're playing Demonology." I'm like, "Yeah, I suppose that's fair." Hey, Stromy, how's it going, buddy? Well, yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you, there's different ways of defining casual, right? So, I wouldn't define casual by the amount of time you put in. I would define it by the type of content you do, right? So you're not a casual if you're... I'm 6 of 12 mythic at the moment. I would definitely agree that I am not a casual. Man, that Xanish kill was something. I gotta record the kills this week. I have to record and put up the kills this week. There's no two ways about it. I have to do it. We were, I don't know how many of you have done Mythic Xanish, but... No, you're not, Stromy. That little mechanic with the ball is so much more precise in the in Mythic. I couldn't do it. We had to eventually swap me out of the teams doing the ball mechanic. And when the raid first came out, people needed 6 teams to do the ball mechanic, right? We essentially had 3 teams, and then we were kind of like, well, what happens if we get to the 4th team? Should we set people or not? Mitch was like, well, I don't want to put anybody into that. If we don't know if we're going to need a 4th team or whatever, we should just have people jump in, and that's all, and just kind of try and not, touch the ball if they don't have to, and so on and so forth. And well, it turns out we got to the 4th team, and we were just... Because, I mean, if the ball ever hits something that's wrong when you're playing soccer like that, it's an instant wipe. Like, it does something like 3 million damage per player. And, of course, we get to there, and we're at, like, 3%, and the ball mechanic comes up, so 3 people had to go in. And so people are sitting there watching the ball instead of watching, paying attention to the mechanics, so we're not quite killing it quick enough. And the 3 people who are doing the balls, because of course when you kick it in Mythic, it also spawns an ad, and you have to interrupt the ad, and so we're sitting there watching the ball go, and everybody's convinced that it's about to hit something, and that we're about to wipe, and everybody's putting all these immunities up that they can to try and survive it, just to finish that last 1%, and then it doesn't hit anything. Everybody's like, oh my god! Which fight was that, buddy? I don't even remember.
Hello, Mark.
Was that, Ashbane? You were with us for Ashbane, weren't you?
Many deals
Last
for a
Tuesday.
friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Oh! Yes, Mott. Yeah, again, you were basically just filling a slot at that point. But at the same time, oh boy, yeah, you cannot stand where you know it willy-nilly in that fight. Positioning is very important because of the Black Wings mechanic. Because Mott will only put the Black Wings mechanic on someone in melee range.
Relax.
So it can be if you're standing where the Black Wings is getting aimed at Metro, you can knock those things out of the. You're gonna knock those things out of the pits, which is gonna get Metro killed and the entire raid wiped. But Mott is such a weird fight. Because there's a point where you have to do some damage. Hi, Sarah. Having a decent stream or just... I'm in the Echo Isles. This is the troll starting area. Okay, Demon, you gotta stop hitting that Tiki target. I know it's fun. Oh, nice. We're seeing how far we can push the party sync leveling in starting areas, Sarah, so we're having a good one. Hey, kill die. Normal Nyalotha. He dropped the mini mod. Nice. One thing I will say about doing it this way, my My Felguard, he likes to pull a lot of stuff. His AoE, very good at pulling stuff I don't intend him to pull. Probably snores. I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, the lore and story looks really good for what I've seen of it so far. I can't wait to get in there and just get my hands dirty, as they say. Yeah, I have that on my bars. But don't you have to be at range to do that?
How you doing, man?
Son of Spartacus, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
What's beyond your mind?
The spirits be restless.
How you doing, man?
No, I honestly, it's looking right now. It's looking like November-ish
How you doing, man?
for Shadowlands. They don't have to do anything. Right? I mean, look at Warcraft 3. They pushed that back. And there were a lot of pre-orders on that. They can do whatever they want. They can push it back. They probably won't, because the public relations on it would be bad. But at the same time, a lot of people would give them a lot of slack because of the whole Corona thing. They can do whatever they want. They have to do something. If they do that, they have to justify it and compensate. Yeah. No, and you know what? In a normal year, Son of Spartacus, you're totally right. But with all the crap that's going on, and I'm not going to talk too much about it because YouTube gets nervous when you start talking about stuff about it. there's a lot of things like that that will just be forgiven.
Hello, man.
Or, you know, okay, we can... we'll... There's a lot of stuff like that that's just simply able to be pushed back this year. Let's put it to you that way. I mean, look at it this way. At the end of the day, would you rather have Shadowlands come out incomplete and come out and... come out December 31st, 2020, or would you rather have it complete, working, and with the least amount of bugs possible, you know, January 31st, 2021?
Try not to make me look too bad, eh? Talk to me. Who you be?
Yeah, no, I like I say, right now, I would assume November. That's my thought. I'm not saying it won't. I'm saying they could. Yeah, the pre-patch is going to be amazing. I don't think BFA sucked in the slightest. Astariel, see, that's what I was trying to say, Astariel, but I'm trying to do 12 different things at once, and it's just not coming out proper. That's exactly the kind of thing I was trying to say. Thank you so much. Do you want to know what BFA's biggest problem actually was, in my opinion? I mean, we can all have different opinions and, you know, different feelings. It's okay to like or not like something, you know. But in my opinion, the biggest thing that was wrong with BFA is that Legion was so good and so well done, it didn't matter what BFA was. It was always going to be seen as lesser. Like, Legion was almost perfect. As such, it didn't matter what you did in BFA. You were always going to be seen as, oh, it's not good. Legion was so much better. I honestly don't know that islands were done badly. I thought they were fine. I thought they were fine for what they were. I thought that could have been more variety than just 3 different ones a week. I would have been a lot happier if there was, like, say, 5 different islands that you could get a week. But I think they were fine.
Hello, man. Stay away from
Warfronts I did almost none of. I just didn't have any incentive to. So if you want to say that was a problem with Warfronts, that there was very little incentive to do them, I could agree with that. Yeah, that was never going to happen, Snores. It was never, ever going to happen. It's not impossible to lose. I've seen them lost. Ask Metro about losing a Warfront. It is entirely possible to lose a Warfront. No, you just have to not do. You just have to not try it. Or you have to be really, really bad and not understand what you're doing.
Hi. What you want? Greetings, man.
Not so fast. Save some for me, man.
Like, if people legit don't know what they're doing, and enough of them don't know what they're doing, it is very easy to lose. It really, really is. That's because you have the first clue about what you're doing.
What you want?
I've been in Warfronts with people I was worried about losing with.
Ah, I caught up with ya. Let's stick together in here, okay? You mess with the wrong trolls, fishhead.
I'm just saying, saying that Warfronts are impossible to lose is like saying it's impossible to lose a Mythic Plus key. Like a Mythic Plus 2. Sure, it's possible. Or sure, it's not easy. For sure, it's... Wow, I just cannot speak to save my life today. Sure, it's hard to do. But if you have no idea what the heck you're doing, then it's entirely possible. My point being, it's very similar because you're both points you're relying on somebody else to be very bad in order to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you have any type of group content, it's possible to lose at it, right?
Die, snake.
Yeah, but in a Warfront, you're relying on, what, 20 other people? Something like that? Yeah, absolutely.
You mess with the wrong trolls, fishhead.
Yeah, I honestly don't think Islands or Warfronts were inherently bad. I really don't.
Your fate.
Yeah, absolutely, Astariel. I've had a lot of fun playing BFA. What? Well, you are. You're getting, because they're two separate games. So you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. Yep, absolutely. That's the thing. Like, hey, Squishy, how's it going?
Greetings, man.
You never know. Maybe Squishy was watching Krendor
Be
and
with ya.
Krendor Go Fishing with Man season. That came out here recently.
You were foolish to come here, sea witch. You escaped our vengeance once, but the Dark Spear tribe will not abide your trespassing again.
You are weak, Vulcan, like your father was weak. Today, I will finish what I started long ago. The Dark Spear shall be wiped from existence.
Take care of our spirits. We be handling that Jira.
My power is waiting. You fool! I will come for you next.
I'll get the fires this time.
Zuni, no!
Sonny! No!
Hey guys, what's up? Mad season here.
It be done. Our ancient enemy is defeated. I've been waiting a long time for a chance to avenge my father.
That's my Mad season impression. It's the first and last time you'll ever hear it, because, you know, I don't want to offend the guy.
Turn into Dark Spear Hold. Please meet me there once Vanera is done with her healing of the boy.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for our Her power tore away at his soul. I'll send some watchers to get his body so we can offer a proper farewell. I wish I could do more. Vol'jin rushed off in eagerness, but I can take us back to safety.
The sea witch is dead. Our home
No,
is
Sir Fiskin, I
reclaimed,
can't.
but our future.
I mean, literally, I can't. I'm on YouTube. YouTube doesn't allow talking about such things. Uh-huh. Trying to get me banned, I tell you what. Sure they do. But you're still not allowed to talk about it. Too much misinformation. No, we couldn't do it. We had to just level this tune because when you boost a tune, apparently you're not allowed to go into instances for 24 hours.
I've been training dark spear trolls for generations.
Someone call for the doctor?
You can, as long as it's one of the core races.
What you want?
I mean, as long as it's not an allied race. So your gnomes, your... You know, Darkspear Watcher, I appreciate the help, but I don't really need it. Trying to get this totem envenomed. Pardon me. Well, all the literature says you should be able to do it. So we'll find out next time. Once that tune, once the Xandal, the one that actually is capable of getting it, gets it, it's available for any Zandalari troll. Yep. Yep. So, Squishy, the thing of it is, remember, when you're on your core races, they have to get to 120. So you would have to actually get it to level 120, and then it has to do a quest to get the heirloom armor. So you would need to go to your embassy and get the quest, and... Well, we did do it on stream, so if you want to know, you should watch the stream where we did it. Plugging myself. No, in all seriousness, though, I don't remember off the top of my head. I remember it was a full stream, so it was probably around 4 hours. For me. It's quite an extensive quest line. It really is. A lot of it's going to depend on your gear, right? If the tune that you have the gear that you're trying to do the quest line on has a decent amount of gear and you know how to play them properly, you should be fine. You should be fine. But if you're completely under-geared, you're gonna have problems. Yeah, the Blood Elf one is nice. Have fun. Am I stuck in combat with a Northwatch supply crate? Is that what's happening here? Yep, that was exactly what was happening there. Stuck in combat with an inanimate object. That's a really good quest line. Like the Blood Elf one, I really enjoyed. Some people didn't like the Tauren one as much. I did. I felt the Tauren one really kind of vibed with the BFA storyline a lot better than the Blood Elf one, but the Blood Elf one was... Some people liked better because it didn't. Yes, yes, they do, because they're bouncy. I main a panda. So that is something I am definitely aware of. It's never helped me when I've accidentally rolled off a platform, though. I mean, not that that happens a lot or anything.
How may I serve?
Ya seek me help? How you doing, man? Someone call for the doctor?
What's that smell? Oh, bad dog!
Because they're gummy bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
What's that smell? Oh, bad dog!
Their adventure is beyond the compare. They are the gummy bears.
Blood and thunder!
Nah, I'm not even like that.
Stronghold!
What's up?
What's up to you too? I mean, it's not like pandas have a cooking ratio or anything. Oh, wait. I guess they do.
A poultry task.
Oh, that's the other thing that you need to get the Heritage Armor quest. The character that you want to do the quest on, A has to be a level 120 Belf, and B has to be exalted with Silvermoon. Yep. Squishy, that may be why your Tauren hadn't gotten it, because that Tauren is probably is not exalted with Thunderbluff. Yeah, it takes like... it doesn't take that long, really. Yep. Ooh, a treasure chest. Let's see how good the treasure chest is when I'm party syncing. 2.5k, almost not worth it. Now, where was this Sergeant Curtis? I know I saw Sergeant Curtis somewhere. I want to see how good rares are when I'm party syncing. Did somebody else kill him? I swear I saw an alert pop up. No, he's right there. Oh, he must be one of the little alcoves. There we go. I don't know that I got any item. Let me check. Weak Troll's Blood Elixir. But yeah. Yeah, get yourself a Blood Elf Tabard. Go do some dungeons. It's really quick. Or in Squishy's case, get yourself a Thunder Bluff Tabard and just run some dungeons like the The Arcatraz, Botanica type of ones are probably the quickest. And you can run 10 instances per hour and just farm it. Like, the way I was going to do my armor is... the gnome that I boosted is 15k into Revered towards Exalted, right? So I was just going to head to the Botanica, run that about 3 or 4 times, and be Exalted. Not yet. But I will be soon. But I was going to run the Botanica about 3 or 4 times, and... oh, less than... probably, yeah. That sounds about right, honestly. It's like 3 or 4k per run, so... it's pretty quick. More on heroic than on normal, of course. No such thing in those types of dungeons, Theo. In fact, Burning Crusade was when they introduced the idea of a heroic dungeon, so... definitely no mythic there. Let's see, if we need about 90k. We're going to get about 56 from these 2 quests. Oh, you're hyper trolling. I hadn't noticed.
What do you want?
I couldn't tell.
What do you need?
Well, spit it out.
Now we need like 40k. We need like 2 quests worth. We're going to get 3 quests down here, but... ah. Maybe I'm just a jaded old man. Cause I'm a grumpy old man. That throw axe actually does function really well as an interrupt. I didn't think it would in melee range, but it actually quite does. I'm impressed. That's a tough one, Theo. It really is. Connery, for the longest time, was my favorite Bond actor. It really was. But I kind of had to change my mind. I had to swap over to Pierce Brosnan just because he was so good. He completely and utterly embodied everything that was James Bond. I did not. Interesting. Yeah. There's that... Well, it's one of the things about James Bond, you know, he's definitely has to be cocky because when you worked hard enough to earn the 00 status, you've earned it, right? You deserve to... You deserve what you're getting. Throat's been a little sore ever since I did that 12-hour charity stream this month.
Welcome, friend.
Strength and honor.
There we go, level 70. Hang on. Hang on, let me see. You heading out, Snores? Thank you for rolling on through. There's the link that Theo wanted. Put in, we'll put that in. You know what, before we go, though, I think it's been at least a day. I was thinking about going, I was, Snores, but I have to go in an hour and a half anyway, so I'm not going to get another 10 levels. But I had a thought. Party sync is dead. Just going to exit game on my other tune. But I was thinking about something. Let's check. Let's log on over. And here's the thing. That was 10 levels in 2 hours. You know, Snore's like... I mean, sure, maybe a little bit more than 2 hours, but that kind of got us what we wanted anyway. Like, that's 2.5 hours, so... But let's check... and see if we can enter instances yet. Interesting.
Who dares summon me?
Yeah, 24 hours. Excellent. I tried it right before the stream. I wasn't able to. So, tomorrow, hopefully, the plan is this. We'll have a longer stream tomorrow because we're probably not going to do a stream on the LP channel. But I think Metro and I are probably going to try and do another zone in our For Posterity series. I think that's what we're planning on doing. I gotta talk to him, and we'll figure that out. And then what we'll do Monday is we'll do the Goblin Heritage Armor grind on Monday. Since now we can enter there and grind some reputation with Gnome Ragon. So I got to talk to Metro when he's done his stream, and we'll see what's going on. Sometime in the next couple hours or so, I'm going to have a grocery delivery anyway, so I kind of have to leave. I was hoping that the stream would go another hour or so longer, but 2.5 hours isn't that bad. I know it's a shorter one, but we'll get back to the longer ones tomorrow and Monday, for sure. Okay, guys. That's me for tonight. Take care. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Peace. Cop out.